service manager here at the Collingwood Sporting Life store. Been doing this for a little while. 1975 I think I started doing it, so been around the block a couple of times, and yeah, that's me. Here at Sporting Life we kind of pride ourselves on having state-of-the-art, kind of latest greatest equipment. The stuff we use is Wintersteiger. There's 2 or 3 big manufacturers out there. Our company prefers the Wintersteiger machines. They're easy to work with, they do a great job. So this is the Wintersteiger Mercury. It is a sort of fully robotic machine that does, it'll do a complete tune-up except for the wax. So it will do a base grind, it will do a base edge, and it will do a side edge sharpening. This is sort of what the machine is going to do. It's going to do 2 passes on the side edge, the base edge, and 3 stone grinds. All right, I'll try and do this quickly. So you can adjust it. GS ski is kind of a straight shape, about 100 mils wide at the tip and tail, and then you can adjust the angles sort of in tenths of a degree. This is at 87 at 0.5, which is kind of a standard race setting. All right, but you know, I could make it 87, or sorry, even 88, but 87.1 if I wanted. Hello, scratch that one out. So, you know, whatever, it's pretty adjustable. Okay, enter 0.5 on the base, that's kind of a standard setting. And then hit the go button. So now it's just doing a base grind, because the base is still high. Maybe. So this is the ski base from the factory. All right, it's pretty coarse for here. Fine colds know that this grind, it runs okay. They wouldn't put it on if it didn't, but basically you want to either get rid of it or kind of make it finer. So basically you're just shaving off layers so you can see the difference between the 2 skis. Just going to do the side of the ski. I mean, this is all about race stuff, right? So with race skis, you have to do the sidewall. All right, and this should work great because I'm just sharp. Anyways, pull the sidewall. Gotta put on my X-ray specs so I can actually see what I'm doing. Bifocals, getting old sucks. All right, so again, I'm just gonna pull the sidewall. This is pretty important. So basically what we're trying to do is, if you look really carefully at the ski, there's the little plastic lip here. And then in the middle, if you look really closely, there's a layer of aluminum. What we're trying to do with sidewalling is to get rid of the layer of aluminum. Because when you put your 3-degree side edge angle on it, the file is actually going to collide with the aluminum. It's going to clog the file and you'll never have a sharp ski. This is fairly important for ease of ski maintenance. I always get asked, how do you know when you're done? Basically you just watch the color of the edge, and once the edge is shiny all the way to the bottom of the ski, you know you've achieved the angle. Anyways, how sharp? Like scissors. This machine is, there's only 3 of these in Canada at retail levels anyways. This is a Wintersteiger, it's called a Race NC. Basically it's a CNC machine for you computer people. Numerically controlled stone. The patterns are all done by, it's all computerized. I'm not a computer guy. But the big difference with this guy is that there's sort of an infinite adjustment of patterns that you can put on the base of the ski. So, you know, the skis come with a grind from the factory. It's pretty generic. And in the case of here in Canada, most of the skis, all the skis I guess, are now made in Europe. And these things are, they come with a factory grind that works pretty well at with European conditions, which are traditionally warmer and maybe a little less damp. Here's the downhill pattern. So again, it's just a standard generic pattern that you can again vary depths, and so wetness humidity, let's call it, temperature, and all the other stuff. So again, there's lots of different stuff. The one we just put on was 19. We'll just put it back on that. Let it. Make sure the iron's clean at the right temperature. Waxes are very, especially at a race level, are very temperature specific. So you don't want to have the iron too hot or too cold. If it's too hot, you burn the wax. If it's too cold, you'll be pushing on the iron, trying to make the wax melt into the ski, and then you'll scratch the base. Kind of down the center. Don't do this. Drag the iron on the ski or scratch the ski. All right. Back in something clean. It's in the vise. Make sure that the vise is not clamped on the ski, so you let the ski flex a bit with the heat. All right. And then we're just going to go back and forth. Get a little bit of liquid. Drag the iron from the tip to the tail. Keep it moving. You kind of want to have sort of half the length of the iron to the length of the iron in wet behind the ski. Then you know you're melting the wax in properly. All right. Don't do this. Don't do this. That's for floors. All right. If you do the circular pattern thinking that you're spreading the wax out, you're scratching the ski. Because there could be a nick in the iron. I usually do it twice. Second time's going to be a little quicker for obvious reasons. The ski's hot. Just keep her moving. And first thing you do after you put the iron down, clean the tail off. Okay, clean that stuff off. And then the edges. Not this part, the end. Never leave wax on your edges, even in the summer, especially in the summer, because you're sealing in the moisture. The waxing cleans the base. Basically, anything that's in the base, dirt, groomer, grease, whatever, when you put the hot wax on, it floats to the top. So you want to make sure that you get rid of it and not smear it back in the base. So again, if you hold the scraper like this, you're basically smearing that stuff back. You're pushing it back into the ski. You want to cut it off. So make sure your scraper's sharp. Brush around here we use copper. It's the best first brush you should get in your kit because it's good for cleaning. It's metal. All right. It's soft enough that it doesn't scratch the base. It is copper, and it's good for texturing the wax, cleaning out the. You can see here where I brushed versus here where I haven't. The difference in the pattern is pretty noticeable. Wax, for the most part, doesn't make the ski slide faster. Wax works together with the base pattern to make the ski slide faster. Wax does make the ski slide faster, but these days it's pretty rare. It's almost all about the base pattern now, which is why I can't stress enough. When you get new skis, you have to get them tuned if you're serious about it. It costs a little more, but it's totally worth it in the end. All right. The next thing you want to do is that, depending on the wax, this is a fairly soft wax, so I want to polish it. So it's done with the copper. Now I've got a really soft sort of finishing brush, let's call it. It's also anti-static, so it takes all the little dust balls off the ski. Okay. And we're done.